Hey guys, what's going on? Bring you guys a duel over here. I'm really just spitting out a lot of videos lately. Anyways, here I'm playing Jurrac Ninjas. Jurrac Ninjas, one of my favorite decks of all time. My friend doesn't want me to play them because it's just like, out of all decks, you play tier 3? You play tier 3? You play tier 3? So, yeah, this is just more of a fun kind of deck that really just brings about my interest. The reason why I ended up building this deck to begin with was because I kind of had a thing for Naruto. Like I'm not crazy fanboy. Like, you can hate on it, and I won't protect the show whatsoever. And I actually haven't even watched it or read it in actually a really long while. But at that time, I was kind of into it because, like, while watching the show, it started to get a little bit more interesting. Start to reach a lot of climaxes. So yeah, that's why I built it. As you can see here, we have all the ninja stuff. The Guaiba kind of represents the whole Nine Tails thing, so it kind of fit with a theme. So I actually open up with one Maxi, a Guaiba, a Solemn Judgment, a Hanzo, and also a Forbidden Lance. My opponent is actually playing Fire King. It's a really annoying deck, all things considered, but whatever. He opens up Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, Call of the Haunted, Fire King Avatar Barong, Foolish Burial, and a Flamevell Fire Dog. The thing that I like about his deck actually is Rekindling works really, really well. Not just because he's playing the Flamevell stuff, but you know, the Fire King Avatar Barong and that other Fire King whatever thing, they also have 200 defense as well, so Rekindling works. So yeah, I end up drawing a Grand Mole, but I just summon Hanzo, and then with Hanzo I get a Ninjutsu Art of Super Transformation, and I just triple set. The reason why I end up triple setting is because I have the Solemn Judgment to back me up, to be quite honest. And if he has any monster that's just really annoying, I do have the Lance, and I do also have the Art of Super Transformation, so I'm pretty much in the clear to do pretty much whatever I want. So he goes Fire Dog, because he thinks that he can take out my monster, which in actuality, you are sadly mistaken, sir. Because this is what's gonna happen. Ta-da! Super Transformation, my most favorite card of all time. A lot of people have played many different cards in order to try to counter this. And maybe I'll do like a whole video later on about what works, what doesn't work when you're playing stuff like this. I've seen some people play Book of Moon, like in response. I've seen a bunch of people go Forbidden Lance and hope like that works. Like, a lot of people just shoot out whatever, because a lot of people actually really get scared of this card because they don't want you to bring out whatever, especially at the cost of their own monster as well. So think about that one. So with that, I get White Dragon Ninja. I only play one. The reason why I play one is because I don't like drawing this thing. When you draw this thing, it just literally sits in your hand. There's no way that you're going to get it out of your hand. It's really bad. You can still tribute for it if you draw it, but I'm telling you right now, if you play it, and especially if you play my build, there's never going to be an opportunity where you're going to have two monsters on board and you think the best play is going to be summoning a White Dragon Ninja. It's never going to happen. I've played many, many duels with this deck, and I've had opportunities like that, but I've sat there and I thought, no, 'cause that's stupid. So, yeah, it sucks when you draw it. So, yeah, I draw. Whatever. Because this actually isn't my first time playing up against Fire King. The reoccurring trap card that I always keep seeing in their deck is Call of the Haunted. I don't know if that's an actual thing that they're supposed to be playing or not, because I don't know Fire King whatsoever. But that's what I anticipated. I anticipated Call of the Haunted. And I really hated that because I was just like, okay, if I attack with Guaiba first, he might activate Call of the Haunted. And if he does, then he'll bring back Fire Dog. And if he does, then that's going to waste my Guaiba attack, because I'm going to have to halt it. I'm going to have to stop the Guaiba attack and end up having just to attack with White Dragon Ninja. But apparently all my attacks go through, so yeah. So that's pretty good. Always good. And now at least I have a Guaiba that can help me out. But that Guaiba, it kind of entices him, because he has a Call of the Haunted, he has Fire Dog. Maybe his Fire Dog can actually just run me over now, and that's what that's what essentially what he's going for here. So he's at 3,600 life points, and he goes Call of the Haunted, so obviously he's going to get back the Fire Dog. And logically, you're looking at the board, okay, my Fire Dog can clearly take out his Guaiba, but, you know, I have such a thing called back row, so, I end up solemn judgmenting the Barong. I don't know why. That could have actually seriously backfired on me, but I took the risk. And now all he has is Fire Dog, so he attempts just to attack with it. On damage step, I go Forbidden Lance, and I take it out. And now he loses his Fire Dog, Call the Haunted, and now I get another Guaiba and or Velo. I do play Velo in this deck just to give the third Guaiba a purpose. I found early on when I was testing out this deck that the third Guaiba was just completely poop. So it was just like, you know what, I want to give it purpose. It's just like tour guide and stuff. I want to give it purpose, you know? Well, I don't know. That's not always the case with tour guide. Some people just go double tour guide Sangan, that's it. But some people like the Night Assailant, some people like Kashano. But whatever. So now he uses Barong's effect. It doesn't matter because he's not going to survive this turn whatsoever. So main phase 1. Go. So I just go for Logia. I could have easily just MST'd, but yeah, really at this point, nothing's stopping me. So he goes Torrential. I negate, obviously, because I have to. If I don't, I waste all my monsters and it just becomes completely stupid. What would have been the better thing is if I just MST'd, but, you know, who thinks anymore? So, yeah. The replay ends here because he does end up surrendering. He's at 3,000 points left, and there clearly isn't anything that can really stop me in his hand. He has no Trag, no Gores, nothing just to help defend, no Swift Scarecrow, no Battle Fader, no nothing. And he's only at 3,000, and I have about 5,100 on the board. So, 5,100. So there you go. That's it. Ninja, Jurrac Ninja up against Fire King.